In Spain, we say that green is the color of hope. Green is also the color chosen by Argentinian activists to campaign for the rights of women to have an abortion. I'm dressed in green today with the very last bit of hope in my body for the future of women after the passing of the Alabama law regarding abortion. I think it's very important as a feminist to understand that the law in Alabama is actually a declaration of war. It's a very important public statement that is suggesting that we women have no human rights, no rights over our bodies, no rights over our reproduction systems. Because of this, I would like to call out all the feminists around the world to start creating some form of network of support for women to have abortion safely, to carry on doing what we're doing, but even with more understanding that we need a system outside the system. We can't be living in patriarchy with these rules. Is death. Actually, that's what it means, and it's going to be death for a lot of women that they're going to carry on trying to have their terminations. I think what these people, these so-called pro-life people, don't understand is that they're actually pro-death, and what they're doing with these sort of laws is sending women to situations of abortions that they're absolutely unsafe. A lot of women are going to die as a result of it, because women, we will have terminations regardless of your laws and your ideas, and because of that, a lot of women are going to die in very unsafe conditions, and they're going to bleed to death, very likely. And because of that, I would like to point out that the only ones that will have blood on their hands, and they will be the criminals, and the ones with the shame will be the 25 men who, regardless of their little knowledge of how it feels to be pregnant, the fact that they probably will never experience what it feels to be raped and be left with the baby of your rapist in your belly growing and be discarded as a vessel, the same manner that they have treated us with this law. Despite all that, they have decided that women have no human rights, no say over their bodies, no say over their pregnancies, no say over their sexuality. And therefore, I think it's so important that we understand this as what it is, a declaration of war against the bodies of women, against our choices, our human rights. And I would like to also make very clear the fact that we are not asking for anything. We're not, this is not a polite request. This is actually a response to the fact that you are doing something criminal, which is to decide on our behalves and to decide over our bodies. And we are reclaiming what it was stolen from us. We are not asking for favors. Because of that, I would like to call out on all my sisters around the world to start creating a system of defense in this war against our bodies. We will not stop fighting. We have been doing that for centuries. We are the granddaughters of the witches that you never managed to burn, but you are not gonna burn us this time either. So if this is a war, let's fight it. We will fight with all that we have. We will carry on terminating pregnancies, and we will do that with or without consent. But as I say, the only criminals in this story, the ones to blame, the ones to be held accountable, will be yourselves for deciding for us.